Discuss about the Python loops. So what we have observed that in C++ or Java we have three kind of loops: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. But the in Python we have two more important loops, that is for loop and while loop. So for loop means when you want to repeat a certain set of statements again and again, then you need to run a loop, and this can be achieved with the help of a for loop. So here I say that suppose I see that in this code, I yeah a little more, yeah. So here if I say that syntax goes like this: for I in range 100, then you put this, then you can now this is the statement. So here this is, I can say it is good to learn Python. Now when you run this program, then you see how it works. This is not semicolon, this colon. Then you find that it is running smoothly, and here it says that indentation is required. Now run and see it has run. So how it works: for I in range, so I begins from 0 to 99, and then if I say that the I begin from 10 to 100 by the steps of 2, and then to understand that how it is changing, I write print value of I, also converting this into the string to see how the whole thing goes. So the statement expected, this is the bracket, and here it goes like this: for I in range 10 comma 100 comma 2, means it will starting the value of I from 10, 10, 12, 14 by steps of 2, and then it will keep on moving ahead. Now you see, so this is giving you the output 78, 80, 82 till 98. Okay, now if I write one more line here: print good to see you, and if I run, then you see how the program works. It works all this. So all the both these two are the part of the same indentation. That's why they are coming together. But if you do not want this, then you can separate it from this just by removing the indentation, saying that only this for loop is the part of the loop, not the other one. Then you see good to see you is printed only once. So this is one loop called the for loop. Other loop which is prominently active and good is while loops. For that, you start I is 0, then you write I while I less than 100, then you print I am in a while loop, and then print I'm happy, and then you increase the value of I one by one, because otherwise if the condition, this is while condition. Yeah, so if I equal to I plus 1, means the i's value will keep on changing. Otherwise I all, because the first condition goes like this: I is 0, so 0 less than 100 true, so these two statements are executed. Then I becomes 1, then the 1 is less than 100, again these two statements are executed. Slowly I will reach to the value of 100. When 100 less than 100 becomes false, and in this condition the loop stops and comes out of this. Then we can write another one to say that it's done. So it's print done. Now run the code and see. Okay, so the print some spelling print. We are basically from Java and C++ background, so always we feel that we should write printf. That's why this happens. Now see, this is running nicely. Same way, if I say that to use the while loop properly, if I say that suppose uh, user wants you to write the table of a given number, then x, write x input, enter the number whose table you want the computer to print for you. So enter the number, then I'll write x is int x, so I'm typecasting a storing the same. Then I'll start with I is 1, and normally tables go from 1 to 10. So then here I will write only I into x, and then it is not required, but the I needs to be increases by the value of 1, and when it is done, then you can write print done. Now you check it out. So you have to enter a number called 11, then you see the table of 11 is coming 11, and then when it is done, then you are seeing print it is done. So this is a loop of the Python, and it's called the while loop. So we will be learning more and more of this. For loop is also used with the strings like this. Suppose you have a string name called www.educrafts.com, and you want every character to be printed, then you can write for I in name print I. Now you check it out how this one works. So enter the number. This is from the last code, but it doesn't have any purpose here in this one. So here I have entered. So you see every character is printed www dot this. So this is also another way of looking at the getting the job done with the help of loops. Thank you very much. Continue watching to our channel, and slowly will make you a very strong and powerful program. Thank you very much. Subscribe to our channel.